It's K-Day Morning Show with CeCe and Romeo, and she probably get this all the time, but I gotta say it. Uh-oh!
Go ahead, bro.
Lumidee's in the building.
I thought you were going to finish it right now.
No, I want her to finish it. What up, Lumidee? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm great. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy that you are here. Just touched down. Got a late night flight. You back on the west side.
Yes. I had 2 hours of sleep.
Oh, my God.
It don't matter. It's all good.
You look good, girl. You look like you had like a full 8 hours.
Get it. Put some concealer on.
Right, for real.
Low key, if that's how you look on 2 hours of sleep, man, you fire. I'm telling you right now. Don't tell my boo I said that, though.
Lumidee, a.k.a. Illuminated. I love that.
Oh, yes.
I love that.
I bring the light.
Hey, I have an idea right now that just popped in my head. Can I just say it?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Come out with like a highlighter. Illuminated by Lumidee. Hey, managers. Right there. I just came out with one.
Copyright.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm just saying right now.
Tell her she's welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah, no. Hey, just send me some makeup.
I got you.
You know
I got
what I'm saying?
you.
Stay illuminated by Lumidee.
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope.
You know what, though? It might be out there. There's so many makeups with Lumi now.
Right.
And I feel like I've never seen it before. And my mom be calling me. It's like, she'd be like, they're jacking you. I'm like, Ma, I don't think so. Like, I don't think Revlon is jacking me.
She's like, you sure, baby?
I'm just saying, come out with your own line. We support it, girl.
Yes, for sure.
And now we're supporting your Christmas song. Let's talk about that just in time for the holidays.
Yes. I don't know. It was something I always wanted to do.
Okay.
So it's like, bucket list stuff. I'm into like right now doing all the things that I wanted to do, things I've never done. Let's get to it,
That's dope.
And Christmas record was something I absolutely, obviously, like everyone else in the world, love the Mariah Carey record.
Right.
Yeah.
And she loves it too. She makes that very
obvious. She loves it too. So I was like, I just found it so dope that she's an artist, like, still to this day, and she already has a classic Christmas record.
Yeah.
That's going to play forever. So I was like, damn, how do I do something like that? And then I was just like, well, just write it. Like,
there you go.
Write it, record it, and just try something, try it. So I did this last year, actually. I wrote it. I was trying to look for somebody to produce it, and I guess it's challenging Christmas music for people.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah.
I think people are nervous to touch Christmas music.
Right. I thought it would be so easy. Like, yo, just throw some bells, some whistles. Like, come on,
let's go.
Yeah. And it was like, people, they couldn't get with it. So it was like, I tried 2 people, and shout out to them because they tried, but it was just like, okay, we'll get back to it. And then we never got back to it. So I was like, all right, this is challenging for you. I got it.
But sometimes a challenge even makes you more like, okay, now that it's a challenge, I'm really going to go with it.
Yeah, for sure. And they liked the record. They were like, yo, the record is dope. So I wrote it, to no beat, just like my own melody. And then I was in the studio. Once again, every time I'm lazy in the studio to finish what I'm supposed to, something great comes out. That's not that thing I was there to do. Right. So I was like, I wrote Christmas song just in case if I had more time in the studio on my hand. And I was just there like it wasn't working. I looked, I was like, oh. So I asked him, he's engineering me, but he's also a producer. Oh, wow. So I didn't know. I thought he was just an engineer. And then one day he just started playing beats. And I was like, he was like, yo, I could run circles around these producers. I was like,
Damn.
okay.
Shout out to that sound engineer.
Yeah, shout out to Ibrahim. Yes. And I was like, you want to do a Christmas record? He was like, yeah, why not? And we just got to it, knocked it out right there. And it was, I loved it. I loved it.
There you go.
Yeah. And he made sure it wasn't cheesy. He doesn't even really, I don't think he celebrated ever Christmas. So it's pretty weird.
Maybe that's why he had the guts to touch it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No emotional. It's like Christmas. Fuck is Christmas.
Yeah, let's just do it.
No, you can say fuck. Go ahead.
Okay.
Fuck shit. Damn it. Who cares?
The fuck is Christmas? All right.
I love Christmas, by the way. So yes. Yeah.
Okay. So can I ask you really quick when you came out with it? Who was the first person besides the ballsy engineer slash producer that you played it for to get the honest feedback?
The honest well, people came in the studio that day. And it was like, oh, this is dope. And nobody was, sometimes you play a record over and over and over and you see people get like, but then it's like the heads kept bopping and it was like, oh, and people's faces were brightening up.
Right.
I always look to see like, are you into it? Because sometimes if their eyes are moving around, they're like, no, they're somewhere else.
Right.
They're really not into it. But it was like they were in, so I was like, oh yeah, this is good.
And when they don't bop your hair, you can tell too. Because I've been in the studio and I'm like, oh, and I've heard some tracks and I'm like, I'm not into it.
Oh, so I've been in a session where they be listening, all of a sudden they go back to their phone. I'm like, oh, damn.
Yeah, and like no comment.
This ain't good.
It's like, let me play you something. And when like no comment.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. You're like, let's switch it right here. What did your family think of Sleigh Ride?
No, my family loves it. Yeah. Everybody is excited. I mean, we shot the video. We did like a potluck thing with family.
Dope.
So it just felt like it's a Christmas record. It's something to do with family and friends and just like have a good time, celebrate. So that's what we did, and it came out amazing. It was wonderful.
I checked it out. I think it's yet another timeless record. Of course, Never Leave You. We know what that is. Can you believe that still resonates in the clubs today?
I know, it's so crazy.
Isn't it crazy?
It's a blessing, though. I
had a little dance with that song, and I thought I was popping.
You had a dance?
I had my own dance in my head, so I would be at the club, and that song would come out. Yeah. And this is you guys. I know everybody's gonna clown me right now on social media, but this was my dance to it. Stupid. I'm embarrassed to even tell you, but I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know why I would do this. And I would touch myself.
You know why? Because in the video, they did something like this.
Yeah.
Like
so
this.
I was like, so I thought I was popping when the song came out. Apparently, everybody was clowning me on the dance floor, but it is what it is. I love the song.
Yeah,
wow,
you're an original. You had your own moves, okay? That's it.
And for the people that don't know, you write too, man. You've been getting your writing on for the last few years. Was it a record you did with Justin Bieber and someone else?
Well, that actually, yes, I love writing, which is something that I want to continue to do beyond just being an artist.
Right.
But that actually came about because I didn't even know. Like, I was getting calls about that, and somehow it's like the sample was used in it, and some of the elements of the record was used in it, and everybody's blowing up my phone like, "Yo, they using your," and I was like, maybe not, I don't know.
Right.
So I just got an ASCAP email, and it was like, how do we write your name on this award? And I was like, award for what? Okay, what I'm out here winning. Okay. What am I winning right now, So when I looked, it was like, so I am on this. And then it was like, it came for 2 years back to back, and then you start seeing it in your checks too.
So it was like, when did that check roll up?
The
word is nice, but I need the check.
Exactly. Yes. And then it started coming through, and I was like, oh, this is heftier. This is okay. Right. Nice. So it's just all mixed up in there with all your music and your catalog. So it just adds on, Mm-hmm. But I wish I was in the room when they did it, but I can't say that I was, but I actually was.
You were.
Yeah, I actually was.
Yeah, you were there.
You were the foundation of that record. You feel me?
What artist would you love to start working with? Because I know you got plans for 2020.
Yes. I mean, right now, to be honest, I like working with producers right now.
Okay.
With different producers, because I feel like I said, even with the Christmas record, I kind of was I could have went a cheesy route with it, because I was like real like this and real woo, and he slowed it down, and he's like, okay, do what you're doing, but the way he did the beat he constructed it in a way that made me sing it slower, made me do this, and then after I was like, oh, you making this kind of serious, like you're making it less cheesy. So I think producers just bring something, when they're into it and you work well with them. It's amazing.
Do you? Yeah. This is just a random question, but it's a question that I've always had. Like, as an artist, do you guys pick a certain producer and you're like, okay, I love that producer, let's create an album together? Or as an artist, do you pick different producers because every producer has their own different flavor to add?
I've done that, but I think it's definitely better to do a project with one producer.
Oh, it is? Okay.
And if you could have 2 or 3 other tracks from people, but like kind of record it with them, just so you have that feel of, how albums used to be, that it felt like it was
told a story.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, if not, you're just going to have songs.
Yeah.
Just songs that don't feel like a story or don't feel like I stepped into your world. Like when you create something with one producer, I feel like you're creating this whole world that y'all building together. And when people listen to it, they're like they're escaping. They're there.
They can follow that story.
Yeah, they're with you. Yeah.
Lumidee hanging out with the K-Day Morning Show. Yes. Of course, CeCe and Romeo. So now 2020 new music is coming. What are some of the things you want to tell us in your music?
Oof.
Because you've been experiencing a lot of things over the years.
Yes, a lot. I mean, the journey. I'm talking about the journey a lot. Okay. In this, without knowing, that was like the common thread in it. Like when I listened, I was like, yeah, this is about the journey. This is about all the things I've been through, but not in a sad way. It's just in a way like, and we're going to continue to go through things and grow, being a mom, just feeling more like a woman. I felt like a girl for so long. There's nothing wrong with that,
No.
you know? But it's like, I just felt like a kid. Like, grow the fuck up. Grow up. When am I going to
How many kids do you have?
I only have one daughter.
You only have one? How
Yeah,
old?
yeah, she's 10.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
how cute.
She's 10.
Yes.
She's like, she's 10. She's going to be taller than me probably by next year. So
Uh-oh.
How does she
she's
feel
like-
that her mom is Lumidee? Does she gets it, right?
No, she gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
she gets it. And especially, she likes me more now when she realizes that people know me. Like all her teachers in school,
Yes.
and like they'll pull her to the side. She's like, "Yeah, Mom, you know my teacher put me. I'm glad she didn't put it on blast, but she put me to the side and she was like, "Oh my God, I love your mom's music."
Yes. Oh my God.
So it's
You're like,
like-
excuse me, your mama's cool. I'm
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Because before that, no, she didn't think I was cool.
Yeah.
No,
But
not at all.
that's dope. Like that's like
Yeah.
the biggest fan. I got a 6-year-old and he goes to school and tell his teacher, "My daddy's a superstar."
That's
and
so
I'll be like, "Oh,
awesome,
you know,"
right?
but you know,
Like-
it's just.
Oh,
what
wait,
he
you gotta
looks
tell
up
her what
to.
he thinks.
Yeah.
Huh? What?
He thinks he works with
Oh,
us.
he thinks he works at the station. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I
How?
have
How
a
is
band
that?
and he performed with my band not too long ago, right?
Okay.
He went out there, did some Bruno Mars and everything. And I mind you, he's 6, but he gets it in.
Yeah.
So after that, we had a toy drive
Yes.
recently and it was raining, so he almost didn't make it. And he's like, "Mom, I gotta go because CeCe and Daddy's waiting on me. I work for the station."
Oh my God.
Like,
I
I work.
work for the station.
So she had to
cute,
drive
right?
through the rain to get him to the toy
Oh
drive
my
so he could perform for
God.
the kids. I mean,
That's so
yeah.
cute. Yes.
Will your daughter want me to get into music?
Well, I mean, she wants to get into everything.
Okay.
And she wanted to do music at a time. Now it's like, I just want to be famous. And I'm like, no, girl, we're not doing that.
That YouTube,
Yeah.
right? Yes.
Yeah.
Mama,
it's-
give me a green screen.
Yeah, and I got one in the house in the basement.
Oh.
Mama got it. Yes.
But no, I mean, like now it's just this day and age, you know, that they seeing people becoming famous off of really, it's not just music or dance or talent. It's
Yeah.
just like, yo, I got a YouTube page and I'm gonna just talk.
And some of them
And I'ma
get famous really quick
yeah.
off of clout chasing. You know what I mean?
And that, you know, I actually respect the YouTubers and people who are actually talking about things because it's interesting. For
Right.
me to sit here and look at you talking, you got to be,
Interesting.
yeah, you know, you're pulling me in somehow. But like the cloud chasing, the who you dating, the this, or doing this, the ridiculous ratchetness and all
Yeah.
this to get attention. So I'm like, you got to be careful with fame.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you could be famous for anything. What do you want to be famous for?
That's true.
Is it something that you're going to be proud of? Like, I'm proud that I went the route that my daughter could listen to my music.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and she could play it. Like, I never really thought about that. And a friend of mine said that. And he was like, you know, your daughter could listen to your music and you don't got to be like embarrassed years later, and she could play it for people, and you know, you don't got to explain to her. Like, I was just so I was like, oh, okay,
No, that's dope,
yeah,
yeah.
you know. And I didn't do it at that time or like in the beginning with the thoughts of my child is gonna hear this one day. You know, I was just me
Doing you.
yeah, you
Wow.
know. But I'm glad that it's come to that point, and now where we're at with music is a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, right?
crazy.
It's really crazy that
What's your take on this?
Oh my God. I mean, listen, I turn up. You know, I'll turn up, I'll listen
Right.
to it in the club, I'll have a good time, but it's just like, it's so hard to censor it with your kids. So it's really like, it's like double time, like work.
It
You got to
really
work
is.
extra with your kids now because it's like, yo, what do you listen to? A TikTok? You know the TikTok stuff. They're on
Yeah.
TikTok. And I'm like, what is this you're playing on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what this means? Like, take that song off. Look for the clean version. Look for. So now I got her like, I gotta find the clean versions for everything. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's me every day with Malachi. Same way, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's on it all the time. And I'm like, hey, man, what do you listen to? So I feel like I
Yeah.
got to watch TV, but this ear got to
It's
be
like,
over there
yeah.
on the tablet or whatever he's
That's
doing.
For
tough.
real.
That
It's
has
work.
to be tough.
It's work.
Yeah.
It is, but I mean, it's hard work, but I mean, it's worth it. You got to guide them.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly.
You got to.
You've been in this industry for a while now, and you've worked with a lot of different artists. What's the one valuable lesson that you can sit there and say, I've learned, and I'm going to pass this on?
Okay. I don't want to say this in the wrong. Sometimes you could love an artist. This is what I've learned. This is why, like, I've been getting the questions of what artists you would like to work with. You can love them, but it doesn't mean you're gonna make a great record together.
Got you.
You know, like sometimes I'd rather just be a fan of somebody, you know, and love them, and then, or maybe because, I mean, sometimes with doing albums and projects and with record deals, you know, it's like people are flying it in. So it's not like you're in the room together really
True.
creating this to create the magic for real, you know, so
Right.
we could vibe off of each other. So just, you know, the flying in verses and the hook, sometimes it works, sometimes it just feels
Would you? I like when I hear that, from different artists when we interview them, they're like, "Oh, we weren't in the studio with them; they just submitted their verse."
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, it low key disappoints me. Yeah, I'm like, I want to know about your energy together in the booth. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to hear that. Yeah, but then when I'm like, oh, they just emailed it in, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, cool.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta join with them, and then you never met them.
Exactly.
Sometimes, like, I have a record with Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God!
Like, this is like the proudest moment of my life, right? when I played the record and I heard Snoop Dogg say my name, I was like, yo, like literally, like tears came out my eyes and everything. But I never met Snoop.
Oh my God, girl.
You know, I wouldn't take that back though. I still got that record.
We're gonna introduce you to Snoop. I love Snoop. Snoop, the Godfather of the West Coast. Amazing. You're gonna love him.
He's
everything that you think he is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But this is what I mean. So it's like I'd rather just and working with artists and everything, I think is something that you gotta have a genuine, like y'all can gel together, y'all can mix together and
create some magic.
Create some magic. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what are you listening to right now? What's a couple artists you like? You on your phone, you pull up that you vibe to?
Nao.
Okay.
I hope I'm saying her name right. Nao.
Nao. Yeah. Nao.
Yeah. I love Nao first and second album. St. John first and second album. Banks. She's more like electro pop. Like I listen to all types of all types of music. But that's like pretty much what I'm and Tavlo.
I didn't discover an artist, but I found a new artist. I can't remember the other day I came out so excited. I was on YouTube. I found this artist called Smino.
Okay.
Smino. Oh my God, just Google. He's amazing. I came in and I was so excited. And everybody else knew about him, but I was like, yo, I was just on YouTube. Yeah. And you know what it was I was playing a Janae Aiko song.
Oh, you know and it just played like related artists.
Related artists. It suggested it, so it played. And I was like, who is this? So I had to go in and really listen. Oh my God, I'm on this cat right now.
Yeah, he's dope.
Yes,
he's dope.
Yeah, I gotta listen.
Dope. Yeah,
kind of give me a vibe from the roots of Andre 3000, but he has his own flavor. Ooh. He's not biting by any means, but he can sing, he can rap. Like,
amazing, Smino.
He's
from your area.
He's from the Loop, and I'm proud. Word of mouth. Hey, don't get me started. All I know is she took me back. I got a little homesick when she said I got a green screen at home in my basement because they don't have basements here in L.A.
No,
but back in St. Louis,
we do, but they look a little creepy.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember I was going to rent a house in Pasadena, and they're like, "Oh, we have a basement." I looked and said, "I'm not renting this house.
Go down there.
Like sticks and everything, right?
Yes, I'm not doing that.
This is not finished.
Yeah, but you guys have real basements.
We got the basement.
Yeah,
that you run to when the tornadoes come and everything. You feel me?
Or you build your studio at.
There you go. There you go.
I love it.
You build your studio,
Do you think, Lumidee, that you might be moving into television a little bit more, movies?
I've thought of that. I want to write for them. Like I'm just, this brain just doesn't stop. So I'm always thinking of ideas and writing. Like I have like my own version of scripts,
right?
Like at home, ideas, things like that. So I definitely wouldn't say no. Why not? Anything in the entertainment is not dancing.
Right.
Because I'm not a dancer. I mean, I'm Latina, so I got moves. I could,
Girl, you got natural moves. You're Latina.
I could 1-2-step and make it look like I'm really doing something.
There you go.
Yeah. Or when I'm sitting, I'm like a great dancer.
Oh, you the shit when you sit down?
Yeah, like you could just do so much.
Just vibe it out. Yes.
But, other than that, I definitely want to get in behind the scenes more of things, to be honest.
Dope.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Sleigh Ride is out now. How can they pick that up, Lumidee?
Oh, you can. It's everywhere.
Okay.
On on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, any wherever you find music, Amazon.
Okay.
Sleigh Ride is there. Yeah.
Listen, K-Day Nation, we challenge you. Stream it, play it, record it, tag Lumidee.
Ooh,
there you go.
And show her some love.
Yes. I mean, put your Christmas tree up to it if you ain't got your tree up yet.
Right?
There
exactly.
Yes. Decorate to it.
You're from the East Coast. We just found out there's a tree that's like what?
In New York for $6,500, a 20-foot tree.
Oh, you guys heard about that?
Now they will deliver it. It comes with decorations and lights, but $6,500 for a damn tree.
Yes.
But I mean,
it could be 100.
Where you living in New York that you could fit a 20-foot? Like where? Like
exactly.
Like no, I mean
they build up in New York, right?
Yeah, like. It's apartments. Everybody's on top of each other. Like, nah.
I don't know how they pull that off. I want to know who's buying that.
Whoever's buying that, they got high walls.
Yeah,
they got high ceilings.
They got high money.
High money, exactly.
Oh, man, it's been great. I love it.
We appreciate you coming through. And, of course, the new album dropping next year, right? New music. Do you have a title?
That's the problem. Like, I was supposed to drop this before, but then I said, no, let me drop the Christmas song. Come in the new year, new music.
Yep.
And the title has not come to me yet.
Gotcha.
So that means it's not complete. You know, once that something's going to call out and it's like, that's going to be
that'll be the title.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Lumidee, for stopping by.
Yes, thank
We
you for
love
having me.
Yes.
Oh, I have something for you guys.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
We like
really
gifts.
love you now.
Yeah.
We never say no to
We got
gifts.
something for you, too. We got to get her a Katie, CeCe
These
and Romeo
are
shirt.
candles I make.
Oh, my God, chica.
Yeah. They're scented.
They smell good.
Yeah, that one is
Look at
like
how cute, and she's
so
on
and that's the cover. So it's promo too.
I love it. It's so cute.
And that's a bracelet. You can put the little bracelet on, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
Girl,
yeah.
yes. I
appreciate
love it.
Yes,
I love it. We
yeah.
got something for you, too. We got our shirts. We're going to give you one right now.
Okay.
Yay.